and welcome to yet another Patreon exclusive with Pilvi. I'm so happy you're here. Today we're doing another one of those lesser known Norse gods, and today is another woman called Idunn and her apples. So yeah, let's get into it. I'm sorry if you can hear wind and stuff in the background. I had to open my window. It was getting very stuffy and hot in here, so sorry in advance. So, who was Idunn? Besides having apples, she was the goddess of youth and was also called the always loved, which kinda points to her importance in the Norse beliefs. She was the daughter of a dwarf, but she was one of the Asar, just the same as the Asa gods, Thor and all of them. She was the only one who knew how to give eternal life, and she carried around a bunch of apples, Idunn's apples. They were the source of the gods, like it was their ambrosia. If you're gonna go into the Greek mythology versus Norse mythology, it kept them young and immortal. She kept them in a box, a magic box, so that they would never run out. Or, as some state, she had as many as the gods needed, at least. If the gods went too long without eating one of these apples, they would quickly deteriorate, so she was very important in that regard. One of the most famous stories about Idunn, of course, contain Loki messing everything up. In short, Odin, Loki and the god Hönor were out and about on a little journey, as they were adventurous gods. They found themselves an ox, which they decided that they would grill up barbecue style and eat. Even though they tried, the goddamn ox wouldn't get done. It was cold and, well, it just wouldn't cook at all properly. They were sitting there angry, wondering what to do, when suddenly they saw a big eagle in a tree. Giant eagle. This giant eagle was called Schatze, and he said that the ox would never ever get done because he had magically cursed it. Kinda. Doesn't have to make sense. He told the gods that he would break the curse if they allowed him to eat as much as he wanted of the ox once it was done, and the gods complied. This ended with Schatze the eagle eating the entire thing. Loki, who was very hangry, he was known to eat a lot even when he wasn't hangry, so he punched the eagle Schatze, who got so angry that he grabbed Loki and flew away with him in a very harsh manner. So harsh that Loki actually thought that he would lose his arms and pleaded to be let go. Then Schatze the eagle said that, yep, I'll let you go if you give me Idunn and her apples. Loki complied. So, when the gods were done with their adventuring, Loki returned to Asgard and found Idunn. He said that he had found a big old tree, an apple tree, and oh my god, these apples on this tree, they looked so much like Idunn's apples. She should really come along and have a look and bring her apples so they can compare. Idunn, curious enough, took her apples and went along with Loki. They didn't even get as far as into this forest Loki has been talking about before Schatze came and whisked Idunn and her apples away. Big mistake! Very soon, all the gods in Asgard started rapidly aging and deteriorating until they were just a bunch of grey-haired old men and women. Angry AF. And of course, they understood that Loki had something to do with this mess. 'Cause he did. He always did. So they forced him to go back and bring Idunn and her apples back until they all perished. Loki borrowed a falk. What is falk in English? I need to Google it.
Wait, hold on. It's a bird, but it's not an eagle. Falk English.
I'm dumb. Falcon. He borrowed a thing that could make him turn into a falcon, so he flew to the eagle's castle. Luckily, Shutze the eagle was out fishing, because that's what giant eagles do. So it wasn't hard for Loki in his falcon shape to whisk Idunn away once again. She's getting whisked here, there, and everywhere. But first he turned her into a little nut, so he could take her with his claws, and he flew back to Asgard with her. Shutze noticed and flew after in a rage, but the gods stopped him, and they got their apples back, and everyone were like, yay! We can get young and handsome again! Thanks, Idunn! So yeah, that was a short introduction into one of the lesser known gods and goddesses. We'll do a god next time, I promise. It's been goddesses 2 times now. Idunn and her apples. Well, thanks for being here, and thanks for watching, and thanks for the support. It means the absolute world. Bye bye! I'll see you very, very soon. And there was a car right outside my window. Hope you heard me anyway.